Hi everyone, it's Carrie with My Friends Call Me Martha, and I'm here today going to do another card with my Zaney Zoo friends. I still am loving this set, and I have just come up with a partial design of a card that I'm going to be doing for a swap. So I actually have to make 20 of these. So I thought it would be fun to do one of them on video with my friends. So again, if this is the first time you're catching my channel, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and feel free to comment, like, all of those good things. So I got some of my supplies. I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to use. So first off, you're going to need a half sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, and if you cut it in half on the long side, at 4 1/4, you get it, so it's 4 1/4 by 11, and then we're going to score it. Which I almost forgot I needed my paper trimmer for this. We are going to score it at 5 1/2, and then 2 3/4. And we're going to create a little bit of a fun fold. And then I have a 1/4 sheet of white, which is 4 by 5 1/4. So this is going to be our fun fold. So you basically fold it in half, and then that other score line you want to fold it back, and that will create our fun fold. And we are also going to be doing some blending brush techniques. My mind is going a million different directions. I need to first figure out one part. So this piece here is 1 inch by 4, and this is going to go on the edge of our inside layer. Let's hope my glue comes out. I have a bunch of glue that are all almost at the end. And then we're just going to stick this right on the edge. And then this is going to get put on the inside. And then our middle section here, this is going to be, oops, I forget the measurements, 4 by 2 1/2. With our little ballerina. So right now, paper, the patterned 12 by 12 paper, a lot of the new designs are on sale for 15% off. So if you are interested in any of the new papers, now is a great time to buy. In the description of this video is a link to my site if you do not have a demonstrator. Okay, this is also from a sheet of the Zaney Zoo. It's the one with the music. This one is dance, this one is music. They all have a different theme. And I wanted this to have the Lost Lagoon color. So what I'm going to do, let's give you a preview. That is, I just used my blending brush. I'm going to get out. You can see where I made a mess. I already did this for 20 cards. So you want to just make sure you have a scrap piece of paper. You want to open up your ink pad, and then I just do a light swirl on the top of my ink pad, and then I kind of start off the page just to make sure there's not big globs. That's kind of what happened here. I was a little too aggressive and went right on the page. And again, you can make this as light as you want or as dark as you want, but it's definitely a fun technique. Oh yeah, see how I got a little bit darker over here? So what I'm going to try to do is blend it to bring some of that darkness. I don't mind having this, I don't know if you want to call it splotchiness, if that's even a word. I don't mind it being kind of wonky and not consistent. I'm not trying to do an ombre effect because it's very difficult. But what I kind of did is Just I'll kind of go darker over here on this corner where that corner is darker. But I don't want to spend too much time doing this. So again, you can do this with any of our colors and blending brush, and they come in two sizes. There's this size, which is like your regular full size, and then there's a mini one. So I kind of like the bigger one just because I feel like it takes less time, but if you were doing a smaller project, the small one might be better. Okay, and then now I'm going to take the gingham ribbon and I'm just going to go around and do a simple knot. Typically for a swap card, I try to do something that's a little more simple, but I decided to step up my game a little bit and potentially win a prize for my card if others like it. So that's why I'm putting a little more effort in to possibly get a prize. So then I'm just going to glue this onto my front panel. I love this Lost Lagoon color. It just came back. It was one of the in colors a few years ago. I say a few, quite a few years ago. And I was very happy to see it come back. So that's kind of our fun fold mechanism. Very simple, but fun, I think. Now from these are the scallop contour dies. I'm using, I think this is like the second largest or third largest, and I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine. And then I cut out another piece of the designer series paper, and this is like 1 7/8 by 3 1/4, and that piece will fit on the inside of this die that I just cut out. So you can see how it has like the stitched, and then this piece will fit right in the center. That way you can still kind of see the stitching. And then we're going to glue it on the front here. So I'm just going to put glue on the side that's going to be here. You don't want to put glue here because you don't want it to glue your card shut. You could use like your tape runner Seal Plus for this as well. I am using liquid glue. I've just found the bottle of liquid glue just goes a lot further, and I like that I kind of have an extra second to place my paper before it is sealed down. But some people like the tape runner, but I find the Tombow liquid glue to be a little bit more cost effective, so that's kind of why I use it. All right, and then part of the Zaney Zoo, there's this dual combo pack of ribbon. So I'm going to just take 2 pieces that are, let's see if I can get the inch measurements for you, a little under 4 inches, because I'm just going to do a simple tie. But to make it a little bit more fun, I thought it would be fun to add these extra pops of color. I'm just weaving it under that knot and tying it on top. And then I'm just going to kind of floof it a little bit. I'm going to cut off a little bit so they're not too long. Same over here. Now, I did cut out some hearts, and I thought about putting like a heart on the corner. I wonder, I don't think it's gonna fit. No, it's not. So, grab a piece of white. And I'm gonna use the Lost Lagoon again. And then let me go grab my Stylish Shapes dies, which I tell you guys that I use these for every project, and it's pretty true. I think I might use the banner. And I like to use a piece of washi tape. So some people like to cut out their shape and then stamp. I find I like to do it stamp first, then cut out my shape just to make sure that my stamping is good. There's no smudges. And then I just use a piece of washi tape to kind of hold it in place. And then I just run it through my machine. And for my little hippo friend here, and my cheetah, I think she's a cheetah, she actually has a coordinating die. The dies that come with the Zaney Zoo friends will cut her out. The hippo, I had to cut out what we call fussy cut with some sharp little scissors to make that work. So now I got my little banner. So I think, and I thought about putting both on here, but I think I'm just gonna do my little hippo friend. So I'm gonna glue this down, and I think I'm gonna use dimensionals on my hippo. So if you don't have a die cutting machine, you can still have fun with this paper and cut things out by hand. That's probably a little aggressive with the dimensionals. You probably only need like 2, but I went a little crazy. Right? How cute is that? But I'm gonna add a little bit more fun with some sparkles. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. It's awesome. It has this little pointy end with putty, and you can get replacements for this when it dries. It lasts like forever. I leave the cap on it so that I make sure that's a little big. I'm going to put one over there, and then I think I'm going to put one in the center of her little flower, and then maybe like one over here. And then my card is done. Although I could put the little heart. I don't know if I should. I don't know if people would see it. No, I think it's just too much. So I think that's going to be it. So tell me what you guys think of my little happy birthday card with my little hippo. And again, thank you for tuning in. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, like, leave me a comment, and I hope to see you here again soon. Take care.